Shawn Rhoden, you changed my life.
Everybody wanna know, Mr.O, where you been? What you got going on? I'm just living. I'm just trying to get real, nigga. I'm just trying to get real, nigga. I'm just trying to get real.
All right, let's get into it. Rest in peace to Shawn Flextron Rhoden. Man, I wasn't always a fan of bodybuilding. I remember a few years ago, back in 17, I lost everything. I was very overweight, and some way bodybuilding got onto my feed on YouTube, and I went down this rabbit hole. And Jay Cutler, Phil Heath, Dexter Jackson, to name a few. Started to look at the history, and then I saw what was going on recently, and some of the newer guys coming up, and even some of the older ones that were finally getting their place on the Olympia stage throne. Shawn Rhoden was one of those guys that was coming up. He'd been in the sport for years at the time, I believe already 10 years in, but he had never made it as high as he did on the Olympia stage in 18. And I remember watching that Olympia, my first Olympia I ever watched. And I believe it was the last call out. I just saw the conditioning that he had, and you know, just the way he even walked out onto that stage, and when he looked at Phil Heath and he turned to him, and was his hands on his shoulder, on his hips. And he just looked like he had so much confidence. Just looking at Phil Heath like, it's my year. I'm gonna beat you. And he did, man. He on that stage and he commanded it. It wasn't a question who was the winner that day. And that's when I went and got my gym membership. I changed my lifestyle, I changed my eating habits, and I actively worked out 5 to 6 days a week. And I lost all that weight. I ain't put it back on. And I've been more conscious of my health as far as what I put into my body. I'm not here to talk about why he died. You know, what has come out is that it was a heart attack, but stress can kill you too, man. I remember last week I was just very stressed out about a particular incident, and my heart started pounding. For what he was going through, I was just ready for that to be over. The case that he'd been through, the case that the girl was putting him through, I know what that feel like. And I was ready for that to be over, man. I was like, as soon as this over, he gonna come back, he gonna start winning again. I couldn't wait. He was my favorite bodybuilder, man. I don't watch TV at all, man, and I stopped watching sports years ago. But I would tune in to what was going on in the bodybuilding world, especially because of Shawn Rhoden. And I was just waiting for him to come back. So I'm just a fan, man. I'm nobody. My perspective don't mean anything, but the fans would love to speak out too about him passing today, man. And I gotta say, man, it hit me, because he was somebody that I admired from a distance, and I could relate to his story, and I loved his journey. I wasn't even mad at him when he was out of season. He would put on the weight and everybody would clown him like, you too heavy, Mr. Olympia shouldn't be walking around. Man, let that man live. It's a lot of hard work being a bodybuilder. I know, because I know a lot of them. Some of my friends are in that industry. And it's tough. It's tolling on your body. And he did all that work. He wanted to just enjoy it a little bit. So he got bigger, but he knew how to dial it in. And that's what I liked about him. He was just him. Everybody liked him. He had the body type that I love. He was in shape. I love the way that his body was put together. And it inspired me, man. And I wish I could have told him that and gave him his flowers while he was here. So R.I.P. to Shawn Flextron Rhoden. You dig. I'm Mr.O, and I'm just living. Keep watching. Y'all like my shit, man. Subscribe to the channel and hit that like button for the algorithm. Damn it. YouTube. I appreciate you rocking with me. I'm gonna continue to make this content on lifestyle, life, fashion, women, and game. But I need your help. Subscribe to the channel, and while you're there, hit that notification button so you don't miss a thing. Like, comment, and subscribe. Remember, Just Living is a lifestyle. It's more than a brand. When you start your day, do you tell yourself, one day or day one? Today is the perfect day to start Just Living. I'm Mr. O. You did. Keep rocking with me.